Hello, head coach Austin Albers here with the women's volleyball team at CSU Pueblo. Two huge wins over NMHU and Adams State over the weekend. Can you start out by giving your thoughts on the weekend and how you thought your team responded after winning two sets and then dropping two sets over at NMHU?
Yeah, they fought us really tough. I felt like we came out and dug ourselves some holes in each set. We never really panicked. We talked about staying connected, staying within about 2-3 points, and then other teams start to feel pressure if we stay connected. And so I thought we did that well for the first two sets. And then honestly, we tied it up at 23s there in set 3, and I thought, okay, they'll go away. And we made a couple boneheaded plays, and they made a couple good execution plays. And when you're on the road like that, especially with a team that plays with that kind of energy, they stole some momentum back. And so then we had to settle in and figure some things out. But honestly, for us, not playing well, I thought we did some things there in the 5th that we needed to do. Again, we didn't have a lead till late. We just stayed connected and did enough to get the win. So anytime you're playing a team with some talent on the road, it's tough. This league is brutal. So to be able to sneak out of that one with a victory and then carry that into Saturday was great.
So speaking of the road, life on the road in the RMAC can be tough. And Adams State, they beat Angelo at home 3-0, and they were 2-0 coming into the weekend. So how do you get your girls ready mentally? So like heading into the weekend, you have Regis on the weekend. How do you get your girls mentally for the road trips?
The longer ones are a little bit tougher because you have more time to lose focus. Sleeping on the bus, kind of get tightened up, and you're cramped up on a bus for that long. So the short ones prove to be a little bit easier because it's a shorter trip. We can stay focused. They're not falling asleep for 4 or 5 hours and then hoping that we wake them up out of their groggy state. So, the big thing for us is just really staying businesslike on the road, making sure that we're reviewing scout, watching film, doing all of those things so that we stay locked in on what we need to execute and do.
Thank you. The last one is, what are some of the key talking points in practice this week as we're getting ready for UCCS tonight and a nationally ranked Regis team?
Yeah, for us, it's about being good on our side. I guess the theme of the last couple weeks is just talking about, last week we identified, all right, we're halfway through the season. Statistically speaking, here's what we do well when we win matches. And so we're talking a lot about our team identity, which we're finding is on the defensive side. If we block well and we defend well behind the block, those are the things that have led to our biggest victories. And so we really are working on that piece, being able to go on the road and weather the storm. Volleyball on the road is kind of like basketball on the road. The home team always shoots it a little bit better, and those kinds of things. And so we've got to expect teams to serve it a little bit better and hit it a little bit better. And so for us defensively, we've really got to be sound, play within our system, and not stray from what we do well.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Yep. Kyle Meltzer here with the CSU Pueblo volleyball team. Kyle, being one of the 3 seniors on the team, how do you help your team get back on track or stay focused when the guys start to drop a pointer here or there?
I think the biggest part about being a senior is understanding the culture and being one of the people on the team that has the most experience with the culture. It's kind of our job to uphold that and bring back focus on the court and off the court, making sure everyone on the team, whether they're on the court or off the court, is bringing positive energy, giving their all and filling their role. So I think as a senior, it's very much our job to uphold that culture on the team.
Thank you. And the second question is, part of being in the back row for this team is having a tenacity for the ball and playing with grit. Can you talk a little bit about what it is that makes you guys so feisty in the back?
We've introduced this new concept this season called TNP, or Take No Prisoners Defense. And the idea behind this is when you're in the back row, you are giving your all for every ball. You're not giving up on anything. And you're just playing with a fierceness And if we all can do that, then it's going to be pretty hard to get balls down on our side, which is the goal. So that's the idea.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.